Hi crocheters of the world, in this tutorial we will work together on this lovely, beautiful cardigan. I love the contiguous method. I really adore it. Crochet, knitting, I love it, just love it. I've already done, I don't know how many, 3, 4, 5 projects with this method, and I just enjoy working them. I just love wearing them. So nice and loose and fancy but comfy, just perfect. Now this video is with written instructions, so to purchase the written instruction just write me on the mail below and I will tell you all the details. So you can have the written instruction free if you of course purchase the yarn from our boutique. We ship almost all Europe, almost all, but you can also write to us in on the same mail below if you want to know if we ship to your country. Now about this lovely cardigan, I used one of these cakes, which is for the small to medium size, which is, I will tell you the meters, so 3.5 millimeters hook, so it's kind of lace, I can say, the yarn, and it's about, I think, 1,000, yes, 1,000 meter, 1,000 plus here, plus one of these, okay, which is about 400 meters, so 1,400 meters of yarn for a small to medium size. About 2,000 meters of yarn for a large to extra large sizes. So for large to extra large, 2 of these or 1 of these and 2 of these. Okay, so it's Whirl and Whirl. Anyway, I put the link below of both, and if you want me to give you some advice about the color combinations, just write us to our mail and I will do so. Okay, let's get started. In the tutorial I explained step by step the most difficult parts, because in the written instruction there is all described, but you know, there are that tricky parts that from my point of view it's better if I show in the tutorial and I explain, let's say, the entire construction. Yes, that's it, that's all. Let's get started. So let's see step by step how to work this cardigan. Of course, as I said in the intro, you will need the written instruction to understand actually how to work it. Here I only show you the step by step, the most difficult, let's say, steps. Yes. So we begin with the arches, and the arches are worked like this: chain 3, yarn over, insert hook into the first chain, pull up a loop, and now we will work a elongated double crochet, yarn over, pull through 1 loop, yarn over, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Now exactly like this we will continue on for as many arches as your size is asked for in the written instructions. Chain 3, and now we will actually insert hook into the double crochet that we just worked for the first arch. Okay, so it's here, yarn over, pull through 1, 2 and 2. Okay, now I will work for this presentation just 6 arches. Okay, these are 4, so chain 3, yarn over, insert hook into the double crochet and work a elongated double crochet. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, and this is the beginning, actually the beginning of our work. Now from the next row into the next row, sorry, we will work like this. We will work the double crochets. So we chain 3, yarn over, and into the double crochet, the last double crochet that we work for the last, to compose the last arch, we will work 3 double crochets. And these are the 3 double crochets for the front side. Then into the same double crochet we will work the contiguous increase. So 3 double crochets, chain 3, and 3 more double crochet, all into the same very first last double crochet actually that we work for the last arch. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so what we have here, it's 6 actually, so 3 plus the chain 3 plus 3 double crochets, chain 3, and the increase, the contiguous increase. Now we need 2 contiguous increase. Into each of our arches we will 3 double crochet. So 3 double crochet into each arch that you have. I will put 6 times because I have 6 arches. I just completed into my last arch, my last group of 3 double crochet. So I have 6 arches and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups of 3 double crochet. Now into the beginning chain, so the very first chain that we did, you know, the chain 3, from the chain 3, we will work again the second contiguous increase, 3 double crochets, chain 3, and 3 more double crochets, and this is the contiguous increase. We need only 2 lines, as I already explained the structure of this contiguous, and we will finish with 4 double crochets, 3 double crochets plus 1, which is the border double crochet. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, and I have 1 more to work. Okay, this is the very first row. It is very important. Now from the second row we will begin to work our arrow sequences. A arrow sequence, it is worked on 6 double crochet. So chain 3, which is the border increase. Now from now on we will increase at the beginning and at the end of our row into each odd number row. So into the first, this was actually an increase. Into the third we will increase again. So into the even number row we don't increase at the beginning and at the end. We only increase into the chain 3 space, which is the contiguous increase. I have 6 double crochets here, so I chained 3, which is the very first, the border double crochet. And now over these 6 I have 6 plus 1, which is the border double crochet. Over this one, the first one, I chained 3, so it's the first double crochet, the border double crochet. I have left 6 more double crochet where I will work my arrow sequence. So 3 times wrap the yarn around your hook, insert hook into your last double crochet before the chain 3 space, pull up a loop, and then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 2 times, yarn over, pull through 2 3 times, yarn over, pull through last 2 4 times. This is the double triple crochet, yarn over, and now we will just work all the 5 skipped double crochets. So 1, don't work into the very first double crochet because we have the chain 3 space, the chain 3 for it. 2, 3, and as you can see, I leave the double triple on the front. Okay, so which means this will be the front side of our cardigan. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I just work my first sequence. Now into the chain 3 space for the length of the yoke, we will work 3 double crochets, chain 3, and 3 more double crochets. Okay, so this is just clear enough or already, I guess, I think, I hope. And now over this groups of 3, I will work 2, 2, 2, and 2. So actually I will work over 6. So over 2 of them, my sequences. 1, 2, 3. We will skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the 6th. Insert hook, work your double triple, and then from the back, pushing the double triple from the front, work 5 double crochet into the 5 skip double crochet. 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Okay, yeah, yarn over 3 times. We have the 6 here, we skip 5 into the 6th, we go and we work the double triple, and from the back, insert hook into the first double crochet, work a double crochet into the second, a double crochet, and so on into each of our 5 skipped double crochet. This is the arrow stitch pattern stitch, actually pattern stitch, yes. Okay. Now I will work 2 more sequences like this, because as I said before, now I have 4 sequences on the back side. Three, 4, and 5. Yarn over 3 times. Before the chain 3 space, I work my last sequence on the back side. From the chain to the chain, so from the chain 3 to the chain 3, we have the back side. And here we have the 2 front sides. Okay, now I will work my increase into the chain. 1, 2, 3, chain 3, and again 1, 2, and 3. I will work my sequence on the front, on the other front side. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have the chain 3 space. The chain 3, sorry, we insert hook into the last double crochet, not into the 3rd chain, okay, to work our sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn over, and now we want to insert hook into the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 3 and do double crochet into it. Okay, this is the 2nd row. Actually, from here we just begin with our arrow stitch pattern and with the increases. So into the chain 3 space we increase in each row. Okay, and because we increase in each row, into each 2nd row, this is the first, we can say this is the first, into each 2nd row, so into each even number row, so this is the 3rd row, no, the 2nd, sorry, into each odd number row, we will add 1 more arrow stitch sequence, because we will have 6. Now we have 3. Into the next you will see we will have 6. Okay. And at the beginning and at the end we will work 3 double crochets, so we will increase for the neckline, shape neckline, or to shape the neckline, for shaping neckline on the front side, into our only into our odd number rows. So I said this is the first, this was the second, now this is the third. So into the third we will increase. Chain 3 for the first double crochet. In between the border double crochet and the first sequence, or the rest of the pattern, we will work these 3 double crochets. Okay, now we are on the wrong side. We will work the sequence, skip 5, insert hook into the 6th, and we want to leave it on the front side, this, which means we will work the double crochets from the back. So when we are on the front side, we work them from the front. When we are on the back side, we work them from the back, because we want to have to leave the double triple crochet on the front. Here it is. With 2 rows we have the arrow. Okay, perfect. Now here we have double crochets, 3 double crochets, so I will just 3 double crochets, and then into the chain 3 space work your increase. And now we actually, with this increase, we actually add another 3 double crochets, another group of 3 double crochets. So into the next row, not in this one, but into the next row, we have our 6 double crochets, which means we will add 1 more arrow. Okay, good. Okay, here I have 3, so I am on the back side. I work my 3 double crochet, then all my arrows exactly as I shown you, then I will work 3, and then into the chain 3 space I will work my contiguous increase, then 3 double crochet, sequence, and don't forget to increase at the end, but I will be back to show you. So I am almost at the end. Actually I am at the end, so in between the rest of the row and the border, chain 3, I will double crochet, 3 double crochet to increase, 1 2 3 into the third double crochet. Don't forget to work your border double crochet. Okay, that's it. Chain 3 for the border double crochet, and as I said before, into each of your odd number you will increase at the end and at the beginning. This is not a odd number, this is 1 2 3, it is the fourth, the row number 4. So I chain 3. Now I will work this 1 2 3 double crochets, and into this fourth row we will add actually our arrow sequences before and after the contiguous increase, and into each even number row we will actually add before and after the contiguous increase one sequence, one arrow sequence. Can you see we have 6 here, we increase, then we have 6 again, then we work all the sequences plus 1 more, and then again we increase with the contiguous increase, and then we work 1 more here, and then we work 3 plus 1 double crochet, which is the border double crochet. So now I will just continue on all my fourth row, and I will be back. I will catch up you later. I will catch up you at the end of this row. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So now I have 2 sequences on the front. I will work my increase into the chain 3 space, so 3 double crochets, chain 3 and 3 more double crochets, and then again my sequence, so before and after into each even number row. Okay, perfect. So into the next we will have 6, which is a odd number row. Into the next we will add 1 more, so into each even number row, and into each odd number row you put the increase at the beginning and at the end. Don't forget about this. So actually the idea is it is really easy. When you have 3 with these 2 rules of increases, when you have 6 double crochets, you can add a arrow stitch, arrow sequence. Okay, I've just finished my 4th row, and this is what I have. Now I will continue on with my 5th row, and as you know, into each odd number row we increase at the beginning and at the end. So chain 3 for the first. Here I have 2. Sorry, chain 3 for the first double crochet, so the border double crochet, and then don't forget to put a 3 double crochets. Okay, here I have again my 3 double crochets, so I will just work them all, and as you can see, into the very next row we will finally add one sequence, arrow sequence on the front sides at the end and at the beginning. Okay, so here we already before and after the contiguous increases we add into each second row. Okay, now I will just continue on for this 5th row to work my sequences as they are, and before and after the chain 3 space, the contiguous increase, I will just work my 3 double crochets because I only have 3 double crochets, so 3 double crochet and then all the sequences, and then 3 double crochet, the contiguous increase, and 3 double crochet, and the 2 sequences, 3 double crochet, and don't forget about the increase. So I finished my 5th row, and I also put my increase as I did at the beginning, and just watch here. Into the next row I will have 1 sequence more here and here. Okay, so we will add 2 more sequences, so we have 4 sequences on the front side plus 4, there are 8 sequences. On the back side, same thing, we will add 2 more sequences, so we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which means we actually are at the end of our yoke. So the yoke is finished when the sum of the 2 front sides is the same, have the same sequences as the back side. Okay, but still I will work this row, and then I will show you the next step. But still, in the written instruction for each size, you will complete some more rows, only increasing into the contiguous increase, not on the front side. Okay, so still included this part, these rows into the yoke part. Okay, so you will just complete exactly the number of rows that it is written there, only with the contiguous increase. in the tutorial I just finish this row, and then I will just explain you the next part, which will be the how to work the armholes. Okay, so this is the first sequence. I chained 3, and I don't want to work into the first double crochet, but from the second I will work my 5 double crochets that I skipped. Okay, don't forget about this. And then I will just continue on working all my sequences, adding the new sequences at the beginning and at the end of each part. Front side, back side, and front side again. And of course the contiguous increases. And we will just go ahead and work the next part when I will be back to you. At the end of the yoke, we will begin to work one part at the time, just in length, to create the armhole. And one part at the time means front side first, the other front side, and then the back side. So I will just show you how to work the first row, because actually we'll work in rows, as I said, part to part. So first one front side, then the other front side, and so on. We are on the wrong side, so we will begin each part on the wrong side. We work exactly all the stitches as they are. We work all the arrow sequences as they are. And this. Four and 5. Okay, I have 2 more, just to show you how to work this first, because the rest is exactly the same. Okay, and the last. And the chain 3, and the 3 double crochets before the chain 3. This is what I wanted to say. Okay. Like this. And 3. And here we stop, we chain 3, and we go back. Okay, so we go back and forth for the length that you have to cover for the opening, the armhole. Okay, where we will work then the sleeve. Okay. I already begin the decreasing rows, actually just one, on the back side. Put a marker before you begin with the row, so into the last row worked straight. And I just chained 2 and worked together the 2 of the 3 double crochets, this border. Then I work all the row, and at the end you will decrease like this, 3 together. That's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and put a marker into the last row like this. Okay, now you chain 1 to turn and we will decrease like this: 1 2 3, half of a stitch, one of a arrow sequence, 3 together, and then I will just work the other 3 as normal double crochets, obvious, 2 and 3. Okay, so this is my 1 2 3, this is my last stitch. I go and work all the row. I will show you at the end how to decrease. At the end of the row, sorry, we work 3 of the sequence, the last sequence, 3 double crochets, and we just decrease on the other 3. We finish like this with the decrease. So when we finish the row, we just finish with the decrease. When we begin a new row, we have to chain 2. Chain 2 or a long chain 1. Okay, it's you to decide anyway. And we decrease now the other part of the 1 2 and 3, the other part of our, look at it, we just did it. And now I will begin to work my stitches, my arrow sequences, and I will do the same thing at the end of this row too. You will work exactly the same on the front side. Don't forget to put these markers. It is very, very important, believe me. So you will need 4. You will put on the front side too. I put all the stitches around the armhole, and they must be a multiple of 6, obvious. And to begin, so to end the very first round, I put one more, this is one more double crochet. Okay, so this is how I finished, with 1 double crochet. With this double, then I chain 3 to begin. There will be a double crochet joining, double crochet, let's say. This is the difference between working the arrow stitch in rows and in round. In round we have this stitch in the middle, and now I am just working all my, yes, this is the last one. I'm just working all my sequences, and just because we want to have the same effect that we have on the cardigan, so as we worked in row 1 2 3 4 and 5, we just want to after we join, so now I will join into the third. So can you see, this is the joining double crochet line, chain 3 again to begin, and turn. So we will turn our work exactly as we did 1 2 3 4 5 6, exactly as we did with the work, as we did working in rows. Okay, the same thing, just because we want to have the same effect, and that would be all. So the difference is that you will add 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet that will be actually, the first will be double crochet, for the rest you will chain 3. Okay, you will chain 3 always to begin a new round, because it's impossible to begin a new round with the arrow stitch without this small help, which is the chain 3. And that's all for the front side border. It's really easy. It is already into the written pattern. So these were the most important things here I already sewn, as you can see, underarm, and from here obvious that will be worked 1 2 3 I have, and then on the back side continue with the remaining, after the decreases, with the remaining sequences. Okay, that's all. Hope you will give it a try. It is not difficult. I can say it is a medium or a strong beginner, medium to advanced, but even a strong beginner can work it. Thank you for watching. See you at the next tutorial. Bye bye.